Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We all know that pizza is great, but add a dip and it's something pretty awesome. So today we're gonna make one of the most popular dips, the Domino's garlic and herb pizza dip. Now this recipe is inspired by a Reddit thread. Turns out this version of the recipe has passed a blind taste test, so it's pretty legit. And regarding the ingredients, here's what you're gonna need. Hand blender, canola oil, mustard, 2 whole eggs, and 4 cloves of garlic. One quick note about the canola oil. Of course, you can substitute other oils, but if you want to get closest to the authentic taste, then canola is your best choice. The full recipe will be included in the description below. Now, this recipe is divided into 2 parts. First is making the homemade mayo. Then we add the herbs and other ingredients, and it's that easy. So let's get started. Go ahead and crack in the egg. Some recipes require only the yolk. In this case, we're going to use whole eggs. I do recommend that you use fresh eggs because it does add to the taste. Now drop in a teaspoon of mustard. The original Reddit recipe said to add garlic powder at the end, but we're going to add fresh whole garlic at the start. As a chef, I know this will mean better flavor, and the fresh garlic is healthier as well. So let's pour in the canola oil. I'm not going to give you a specific amount, but I'd say start with a cup and keep adding to your taste. I'm a big advocate of paying attention to the sauce making and adjusting to your preferences. Rather than sticking to an exact amount, make only as much mayo as you need. As for the seasoning, don't worry. We'll add and adjust at the end. Okay. So it's time to blend. Now, if you don't have a hand blender, it's okay. It's entirely possible to use elbow grease, but it is much easier with the blender, as you'll see here. It only takes a minute, to emulsify the ingredients and make absolutely delicious mayo. And if you haven't tried fresh homemade mayo, you are in for a real treat. So with fresh mayo as the basis for the sauce, you can tell why the dip is so amazing. Now we add the rest of the ingredients. Take a taste test of the mayo and see if the garlic flavor is there and to your liking. If not, here is the time to add more garlic powder. But in this case, the 4 cloves were plenty for me, so I didn't add any more. Now add the lemon juice. If you don't have fresh, it's fine. The bottled version works as well. Get that mixed up and make sure it's properly incorporated into the sauce. Now's the time to add the dried parsley. Yes, you can use fresh, but the recipe calls for dried. It'll actually be closer to the original dip. Keep mixing and tasting, and there you have it, the famous Domino's pizza dip. I decided to put it on some grilled veggies, and it tasted great. The smoky flavor of the veggies and the herb dip went great together. So go ahead and try it at home. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll see you in the next video.